Hello, everybody. I hope you had a great 2025 and ready to move on to 2026. And I hope you had a great year, and I hope the next year is going to be even better. But this video is, I'll be showing 10 things that changed my year or even my life. Anyways, let's get right into it. The first one being YouTube. Now, YouTube changed my life, of course, making me speak to people and actually be more social to more people because of problems I have in real life. But I at first I wanted to how to say it, to explain my stuff, but then I wanted to play games since it was what I liked, and then I meet some people, I met some fan, I got enough sub that I want. I don't want any more subs. If you don't subscribe, that's fine. I don't really care about the sub. I just wanted 50 to know that I was at least appreciated and wanted to make more content. But yeah, anyways, let's go to the next one. The next game that changed my life was Slap Battles. Now you might be thinking, why Slap Battles? Because it's pretty much how I got my character you see right now, Guide Void. The second part of it is made by me in my entire avatar. It's fully made by me. Like nothing is copy for someone else. But the guide part was actually from Slap Battles, my favorite boss and my favorite character, aka Guide. I love him so much that on April I'll do a opening of the guide plushie. So yeah, I'll screenshot it and send it to the post like the awful plushie. But anyways, let's get right into the next one. J Fade, probably the nicest YouTuber I ever met. J Fade is a YouTuber with almost 400 subscribers at the time of recording this video, around 380 to 90, and we met with Piggy when we were waiting for the Mrs. P quest. At first, I was just chilling with him, but then I started to love his content, and we became friends. And we even did a collab. In If you check his live stream, I was pretty much carrying him on his first TDS live. But yeah, let's not talk about that. But anyways, let's get right into the next one. Another person I want to shout out is Tupter. Tupter is an amazing developer. I mean, yeah, he makes games. He's the one that created Fight the Twos, Club Fight, and some of the weird game you see on my YouTube channel that you don't know and they're not popular. Well, it's made by him. And honestly, I really enjoy this game. And it's sad that he's giving up on these games. Well, he shouldn't. He should never give up. And honestly, I just love him. He's an amazing guy. And honestly, he deserves more subscribers. And yeah, like JFA. Anyways, let's get right into the next one. Now, for some people, I hated this guy, but now that I know the truth, I'm sorry. Okay, Game Maker guy. So at first, I was collaborating with him, and I was collaborating with him way before JFA, like 10 to 11 months, I think. Like at the start of the year, I think, pretty much. No, like around the same time as JFA, I think, or something. I don't remember. It's been too long, and um I was first with a friend, and then something started to fall off, and he was playing weird, and even like do the collabing off and everything, and yeah, and I was pretty upset, and I hated him until he was back on my news videos on the comments, and I saw that he said that he was on coma for 5 months, and then I was asking, but how was he here? And it was because of his little brother, which was sabotaging him and everything. But yeah, now we're friends and we're still in the collab. Next up we have is Piggy. Now Piggy didn't change that much my life. The only thing that changed immensely my life is basically how to say how I met both J Fade and Game Maker guy. Two amazing people. And Tutor, I met him through a live where I was playing for the Markers. But yeah, these are two amazing people. And Piggy, without Piggy, I won't met both of them. And honestly, I love Piggy. Thank you, Piggy, for all this. And rip Piggy because he's getting replaced by Inner City, which I think I didn't like that much Trader. And honestly, I'm not a fan of Inner City. Anyways, let's go right to the next one. Next thing we got is find the markers. Find the marker in two ways. First off, well, it's How I Met Jupiter, which is an amazing god. And second of all, it's because it's my childhood game, a game where I loved since its start at over only 20 to 30 markers. I loved Find the Marker. It was an amazing game. And honestly, it's still up. And seeing the new update, it was insane. And even my most popular videos are about it, which is not because of my popularity that I like the game. It's just I always like the game. But yeah, let's go right to the next one. Next up is a YouTube series called BFDI. Now, I got introduced to BFDI by Find the Markers. One day I was bored and I played Find the Markers, and then on the credit badge page when you join, where you get the technical marker, they was saying BFDI, so I went to check it out, and I love this series, and I watch every single episode, and I always loved it. The moment I found it, I was in love with it. I watched every single episode, know almost every lore, and always like loved the series. But yeah, this series is amazing. Thank you, Jack and Jellyfish, for doing this. Without you, Find the Marker won't even exist. But like, thank you, seriously. On Before the last one, we got two more to go. So the first one being being Forsaken. Now, Forsaken is got a lot of drama already, but I don't care a bit of the drama. And Forsaken kind of changed how I look games, and I really love Forsaken. And yeah, I don't know what to say about this part, but yeah. And let's get to the final one. The final thing that changed me is all of you who watch my video and actually subscribe to a low channel creator of only 65 subs. I am honestly like shocked on how much people actually enjoy my content. At first I thought I was gonna be like channels with like only 10 subs, like 0 subs. But now seeing how many people watch my stuff and actually like it makes me want to continue. And honestly, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Even if you just watch for a second, that means you at least watched my videos. And honestly, thank you for everything, y'all. Well, that was everything. Now there's a lot extra stuff that I can add in, but I wanted to make the most important stuff. But yeah, I can I can imagine. Thank you all for the entire parkour I did on 2025, and I hope we can see you again on 2026 at the time of this video being premiere. It will be premiere exactly on January at midnight. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching my vids, and thank you everyone who's been out there. I want to give an extra credit for the games to Tower Defense Simulator, since it didn't change my life that much, which is about the game I am right now doing this emote. But yeah, I feel like Tower Defense gotta be on the list next year. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for everything, and thank you for watching the video. I'll see you on 2026.